In this week's episode, a look at our favorite snowy species making headlines this year. Adorable snow leopard cubs, this daredevil hare, fugitive penguins, and a bacon-loving polar bear, all coming up in this special holiday edition of 2-Minute Roundup. 2015 was the International Year of the Snow Leopard, and these endangered big cats certainly had their share of attention with rare sightings and a duo of adorable zooborns. In May, a clip released by the Snow Leopard Trust captured rare footage of a mother and her 3 cubs. A few months later, the WWF posted this amazing video of snow leopards in the wild of Mongolia. And these tiny furballs were born at the Brookfield Zoo in June. The new arrivals were the result of a breeding program part of the snow leopard species survival plan. These beautiful felines are endangered and face numerous threats such as habitat loss and poaching. And this grim image of a red fox preying on an Arctic fox won the prestigious title of Wildlife Photographer of the Year. The image highlights the plight of these snow-white foxes, which are under threat from climate change and the incursion of the red fox into its territory. For Arctic foxes, red foxes are now not only their main competition for food, but also their main predator. But there is hope. In August, Norway and Sweden joined forces to save these polar foxes, one of Scandinavia's most endangered species. Onto this cabin-raiding polar bear. A BBC crew came back from a long day of filming only to find their digs turned upside down. The culprit was found sleeping off his feast nearby. Even the bolted door was no match for this bacon-loving bear. Run-ins like this one are a growing problem as polar bears spend more time on land due to retreating sea ice, and there is bad news for the large predators. It emerged this year that climate change is the single biggest threat to the survival of the species. An IUCN study revealed the possibility that polar bear numbers could decline by 30% in the next 4 decades. While climate change spells trouble for polar bears, it might explain recovering Adelie penguin populations in East Antarctica. The bird's numbers have doubled in the last 30 years, and it is thought that a reduction in sea ice might be giving the penguins better access to the ocean for fishing. And these mischievous penguins made headlines when their not-so-sneaky escape from a Danish zoo was caught on camera. The black and white fugitives, found waddling down a hallway, were returned swiftly to their enclosure by the zookeeper. Rounding off with this daredevil hare. The fearless creature was caught on camera bolting across an avalanche in Russia, earning itself instant internet fame. That's a wrap of the snowy species that made headlines this year. Did we miss a story? Let us know in the comments below.